This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor on Wednesday, October 30th. Let's just jump right into this session the day before Halloween. But Halloween has come early for SMCI investors. That was pretty wicked. Ernst & Young bailing on their client because their financial records at SMCI are illegible or unintelligible. Down over 30% today. So in honor of down 30%, I am going to extend a Halloween discount of 30% on premium content. This deal ends midnight Halloween on Thursday. So you have about 30-ish hours to redeem this. All you have to do is go to nyugrad.substack.com/candy and you'll get that discount. So thank you very much in advance for being a free or upgrading to paid subscriber. So let's kind of peel this onion today. I want to cover some highlights before getting into breadth. Basically, like 9% of the S&P and NASDAQ reported after the close via two stocks, Microsoft and Meta. But yesterday, Google reported, and although Google was up most of the day, it has retraced over 61% of the move from yesterday. So that's not a good look. If you take a look at the earnings from yesterday to today, on low volume, it ramped from like 170 to 182. And then it opened hot around 180, 181 today. And we sold off the entire session. So that's not a good thing. Microsoft reported after the close. They're up marginally after. It hasn't moved yet. I don't think the call has started yet. But the day session, they were up 58 cents. And after hours, they're up $2.56, about 0.59%. Meta is down 2.16%. And then Starbucks was the other big one that reported after close. They're down 0.43%. So Microsoft and Meta beat expectations, and they're kind of just stagnant. And Starbucks missed their expectations, and they're down. So unless they say AI and NVIDIA 1,000 times on their earnings call, I don't know. This may be sell the news on Thursday. So let's keep going here. Real quick, I wanted to go through breadth numbers, but let's go over the macro first, like the Dow and the indices. The Dow closed red, 91 points or 0.2%. The NASDAQ closed down 104 points, a little bit over 0.5%. The S&P closed red, 19 points or 0.33%. So all of these are a little bit alarming after a pretty good Google beat yesterday. Let's see. So this is intraday. This is not including the after hours. NVIDIA, Apple, Meta, Tesla were all red today. NVIDIA was down 1.3%. Apple was down 1.5%. Meta was down 0.25%. Tesla was down 0.75%. This is during the day. Microsoft didn't move much, waiting for the earnings. It was up 0.13%. And Google was, again, like I said, up 2.9%, but it lost like 61% of the pop from earnings. Taking a quick look at sectors, communication services led the way, which encompasses Alphabet, Google. It was up 1.4%. Real estate was up 0.4%. Financials was up 0.25%. Energy was marginal, up 0.06%. The rest of the sectors were red, leading to the downside. Technology down 1.21%. That is totally the fault of SMCI and Semiconductor Index. AMD also sold off. Healthcare was down 0.48. Basic materials down 0.4, consumer defensive down 0.4, consumer cyclical down 0.29, industrials down 0.28. Now, I want to kind of go through the breadth numbers here. We had 394 new highs on the NYSE versus 172 new lows. 39% of stocks were advancing versus 57% declining. 48% of stocks were below their 50-day moving average. 36% were below their 200-day moving average. If you transition over to the NASDAQ, you had 42 new highs versus 66 new lows. Now let's kind of rapid fire through what was strong and what was weak across the board. So on the S&P 500, you had Garmin up 23%. Wow, that must have been some news-driven action. Smurfit Westrock, 11.9%. FMC Corp up 10.7%. Biotechnicorp up 7.4%. Dayforce up 7.29%. IDEX 7.2%. Vulcan Materials 6.4%. Dell 6.3%. AbbVie 6.3% off earnings. Zimmer Biomet Holdings 5.7%. Verisic Analytics 4.4%. United Airlines 4.5%, Global Payments 4.3%, International Paper 3.6%, Martin Marietta 3.5%, Humana 3.3%. I'm going to transition over to the NASDAQ. You had MongoDB up 3.08%. As I noted, Google/Alphabet up 2.9% at the close. Discovery, the media company, up 2.9%. A-class shares of Alphabet up 2.8%, EA Electronic Arts up 2.4%, and GE Healthcare up 2.2%. What was weak? This list is long. SMCI, as we noted, down 32%. Corvo 27%, CDW 11.3%, DaVita Healthcare 10.8%, AMD 10.6%, Skyworks 8.2%, Caesars Entertainment 8.2%, Chipotle Mexican Grill 7.8%, Eli Lilly off earnings down 6.28%, Qualcomm down 4.8%, Accenture 4.5%, Microchip Technology 4.3%, NXP Semiconductors 4.01%, BXP 3.9%, Train Technologies 3.8%, Micron 3.7%, Fortive 3.3%, Teradyne 3.3%, Kraft 3.07%, Nucor 3.06%, Otis Worldwide 3.05%, Brown Forman 2.7%, Palantir 2.7%, Intel 2.6%, IBM 2.6%. In the NASDAQ, you had, I'm trying to dedupe here, some of them are going to be duplicates, CDW, that's also in the S&P, Global Foundries 6.3%, ASML Holdings 4.3%, PDD Holdings 3.5%, AstraZeneca 3.1%, PayPal 2.5%, Applied Materials 2.5%, Marvell 2.4%, Lam Research 2.3%, Analog Devices 2.10%. For free members, continue to watch earnings, but continue to watch the forest, not the trees. You want to watch the 10-year, 2-year. You also want to watch the Mag 7, as well as just breadth in general, intraday and weekly and monthly breadth. I will see you all after the Thursday session. Premium members, please stay on. I have some charts to walk through with you today. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.